Psalms chapter 51, starting at verse 17. The sacrifices of Yahweh, Bashar Yahushai, are a broken spirit and a broken and contrite heart. Of Yahweh thou wilt not despise. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bashar Yahushai, Bashar Rekah Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. This lesson is going into, you have to just confess it and pray and let it go, man. You know, you have to let it go. That heaviness of things, the wrong things you do, the wicked thoughts that you deal with in your mind, you know, eating things on the left-hand side, you know, you can't let that weigh you down to the point where you just sunken down in a hole for long periods of time, man. Because the longer you stay down there, man, the more weapons that Satan has against you in your mind to plague you about what you have done, your mess up, your shortcomings. You know, the scriptures say a righteous man falls 7 times to get back up again. That 7 times could be a lot of times, man, because we still in this flesh. Paul talked about it, you know, but that's how precious Yahushua's blood is, to really understand what it means in Galatians when it says that we are not justified by the law. No flesh should be saved by the law. Okay, you start to really understand that, man, as you push forward, you believe, you're doing the work, you're praying, but you have these moments where it's like, man, you know, what the hell am I doing? You know? So let's read this again. Psalms 51 verse 17. The sacrifices of Yahweh Bashar Yahushai are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. O Yahweh, thou wilt not despise. Now, contrite means basically you have a sorrowful spirit, okay, for the things you have done, man. Okay, regretful spirit, man. You regret it. You did it, okay? But then afterwards, you was like, shit, why the hell did I do that, man? And the answer is, it's because we're in the flesh, man. We're still in the flesh, so we're still going to deal with this crap, man, until we're changed. You got to accept that. That's something you got to accept. If you don't accept, then the wrong things you do, you're not going to bounce back. It's going to condemn you, you know? From there, let's go to Psalm chapter 34, starting at verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Now, this reminds me of the parable of the 2 prayers. One was bragging about how he fasts so much, right? But the other one came to the Lord humble, all right, saying he's not worthy. His sins is eating him up. You know, he knew that he had this flesh problem, man. He acknowledged it to the Lord like, man, like, I just need your mercy. You know, I don't deserve your mercy, you know, and that's that broken spirit, man. That's that contrite spirit that we have to have, man, because we mess up, man. That's the reality. Verse 19, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. So he is nigh unto you if you have this spirit, man. Because he already know you're going to sin. He already knows you mess up. That's why he sent Yahushua down here, for that reason, to cover that. Something that you couldn't contain or maintain by yourself alone. Okay, so it don't change just because Yahushua died. We still in this flesh. We just have hope now. We have hope that we can overcome this through Yahushua, through his blood, and through believing on his name, man. Through serving and doing the will of Yahweh on the earth. Okay, you gotta remember that. From there, let's go to John 14, starting at verse 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But you know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be with you. Right. Verse 18, I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. And we need that comfort, because if we don't have that comfort, okay, all we got is his flesh. If we don't have the Spirit come down to comfort us through our faith and our belief, what do we have, man? All we have is pure wickedness, man, because we're in this flesh, and we need to be comforted, man, because when you're in these moments where it gets real heavy, you thinking about all the bullshit you're doing, man, you're like, damn, the Lord could kill me. You thinking about, you know, you get depressed, you get down. Okay, we need to be comforted. See, in this time, Yahushua was letting the disciples know, look, I got to go. I got to go back to the Father, man. Okay, because that was a prophecy written, you know, and they was asking him, Lord, where you going? You know, they were getting all sad, But he's like, look, I'm going to send you the comforter, man. So even though I'm not physically here, I'm going to send the Spirit down to you to comfort you through all your tribulations, okay? All your fleshly battles you deal with. Okay, that's what he was telling them basically. All right, verse 19. Yet a little while and the world seeth me no more, but you see me. Because I live, you shall live also. At that day you shall know that I am in the Father, and ye in me, and I in you. Right, so he said you shall live also. Okay, because it's said to be dead in Yahushua, right? The scriptures talk about being dead in Yahushua, though we still in his flesh. So we're dead in Yahushua by believing on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, doing the will, feeding the sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep, Peter. That's what he told Peter. Okay, but while we're doing the will and feeding the sheep, we still sin, man. We still mess up. Okay, that's why Yahushua had to save us from the law. You see? Okay, he took us from out under the law so we can have faith and hope to get out of here, man. But we still gonna mess up. But you can't let your mess ups get you to the point where you go past contrite, meaning it's not just contrite. You're not just sad and regretful for a little bit, but you just totally destroyed mentally. Your confidence is gone. Your faith is gone, all because you made mistakes. No, you're gonna make mistakes. Okay, so you gotta understand that now. Get it through your head. You're going to make mistakes, but it's how you bounce back. Your faith, okay, is gonna show how you bounce back, or you're gonna stay sunken down. All right. So let it go. Back to the title of this lesson, man. You gotta let it go. Pray to the Lord. Confess. You know, he said he is faithful to forgive. Let it go, man. And move forward, man. You can't be stuck in that quicksand. From there, let's go to Romans chapter 14, starting at verse 22. How's thou faith? Have it to thyself before Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Woo! Happy is he that condemneth not himself in that thing which he alloweth. Right, okay. The left-hand side things you do, that we all do. All of us guilty, man. We all guilty, man, at the end of the day. Okay, you walk around and say you ain't guilty, man, then you wicked. You super wicked then, you know. So it says, happy is he that condemneth not himself in the thing which he alloweth. Right, he move on, man. He confesses his fault, he repents. He has a contrite spirit, okay, but he don't just stay there, man. He don't stay in the dark place like that, you know. Satan will eat your ass up in that dark place. I'm telling you, you know, I'm telling you through experience, you know. Verse 23, and he that doubteth is damned if he eat, because he eateth not of faith. Ooh. For whatsoever is not of faith is sin. Right, man. Okay. And the things you do wrong, that could eat away at your faith if you allow it to. But if you use wisdom, you understand that righteous man falls 7 times to get back up again. So your whole mind frame is not to quit. Okay. Your whole mind frame is to be, to have a regretful spirit about what happened, to be truly sorry in spirit and know what you did was wrong, confess your faults and move on, meaning get back up. Righteous man falls 7 times and get back up. That's the key, to get back up from that estate, not stay there. All right. Let's go to Sirach chapter 14, verse 2. Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him, and who is not fallen from the hope in the Lord. Right, your conscience, okay? And your conscience will condemn you from what? From left-hand side things that you do. Things that are not righteous, things that are wicked, okay? Wicked thoughts, wicked actions in general. That can destroy your conscience, man, okay? And if you condemn your own conscience, man, where's your faith? Where's your confidence? Your confidence is not there. Your confidence is gone now, okay? You got to get it back. Okay, and the only way to do that is not to stay in the dark place of your conscience condemning you, but to do what? Confess, let it go, pray, ask for forgiveness, and get your ass back up. That's what it means when it says fight the good fight of faith. Okay, meaning you don't give up, even though you're going through tribulations in the flesh, in the mind, etc. You don't give up. You still have that hope in you regardless in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you know and truly believe that, man, this is why Yahushua came down here, because, man, we ain't got it, man. This flesh is horrible and whack, and we need his blood, man. Think about that, okay? Read this again. Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him, and who is not fallen from the hope in the Lord. Right. Don't let what you do make you fall from your hope. Okay. Just overcome it, man. Overcome it. All right. Believe. Now from there, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Right, man. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself, man? Don't be over righteous thinking that your own righteousness within yourself is going to get you in that chariot, because it's not. That's not how it's set up. If that was the case, then Yahweh would have never came down here and got crucified. Point blank, period. Let me repeat that again. If that was the case, Yahweh would have never sent Yahweh down here to die for the nation of Israel, to die for the elect. It never would have happened if we could just channel this righteousness within ourselves without Yahweh. Okay, without his blood, without that death he had to go through. Okay, let's deal with the reality of this truth, man. Okay, don't be in fantasy world, man. All right, we need that blood, man, because we don't have it like that in the flesh. We fighting daily this flesh, man, and it's going to continue to go all the way to Jacob's trouble, man. The hour of temptation, man, the worst time on the planet is going to be. Okay, so I did this lesson, man, to exhort you, Akim, man, when you go through this lower state that we all do, so do I, that we can't stay down too long, man. We can't stay down long. You know, be sorry, have a contrite spirit, and then get your ass back up, period, and do the will of Yahweh. With that, I hope you're edified. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashar, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you, Akim, out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.